internet just completely shut off with connection. And that was like, and that stream that I just did before it cut out was not even 20 minutes, so I'm not even gonna count that as part 3. We're just gonna keep going. Just know, this is Rapid Tower of Zot. We got the lecture that we got from Monty Shang, and now we are being told to go to Garlemald. So, that's it. The Alliance told us to go to Garlemald. Alright. Oh, I always say. You know, I'm quite looking forward to seeing who's been selected for the Ilsebar contingent. I have a few people in mind. Can I make a friendly wager? No. We already know who's going. We were just told. Anyways. Ah, the Wanderer's return. You've been busy bringing down a tower and producing the keys to destroying the rest of them. You should be proud. Those warring skills of yours are what's made this whole venture possible. Will you and Lord Emmerich lead the contingent? Regrettably, no. Our role is to organize the various delegations into a cohesive unit. Once you've seen all off, it's back to our respective posts. We can't neglect our duties for too long unless our defensive efforts fall into disarray. Just between us, there's a fair amount of opposition to the formation of the Ilsebar contingent. The very suggestion that we send out some of our front troops behind enemy lines to render aid unto the Garleans as it may be rather unpopular in certain quarters. Can't please them all. Sadly not, but I do my best. Truth be told, I'd much rather be at your side charging to the fray. Alas, I've vows of my own to fight where words may still be better than any blade. I hate to say it, but whatever struggles me are my own. For the time being, the best we can offer you is a peace of mind from knowing yours is in safe hands. As you fight the good fight in Ilsebar, I and the other commanders will do what we can to get the naysayers that our cause is just. Thank you, both of you. We meet again. Gaius! Much has occurred to be part of ways in Werewolf. From what I gather, the protective tiles of the team led to the formation of this expanded military force. My contribution on this occasion is a minor one, yet being the information I showed Maxima. For the sake of the people of Garlemald, may the fates be on your side. So you're not coming with us. Strange, I thought you'd have a stake in this. I do. It's a law for I would waste for my homeland and save my people. Although every motive might be cries for revenge, it cannot be the one to deliver it. My presence alone would place the entire mission in jeopardy. I stand accused of murdering Emperor Varus and plunging Garlemald into chaos. Why the child of Ilsebar contingent would give my countrymen ample cause to question our motives. Conversely, those who believe me in the same may instead celebrate the return of a former like Gaius and take away his position of leadership, further destabilizing the region and complicating the contingent's mission. Whether I am branded a villain or hailed as a hero, I'd only hinder your efforts. I would offend to my dying breath. Of the sacrifices of my sons and daughters made, I can do no less. I and the government of Wellington are to offer refuge to those fleeing Garlemald. Should that time come, we'll be ready. In light of Gaius' rather unique circumstances, I instead will assume the role of a guide. Though I may have defected for political reasons, my love for Garlemald endures. I would stop at nothing to protect her and her people. Thank you, Maxima. Well said. I ask you to escort our friends inside. We might even bump someone equipment or two, and if I don't see you again at your depart, may the Fury guide and protect you. All of you. Best of the best. So yeah, like, I spoke to Emmerich, and then the internet of my PlayStation just completely shut down, like, the entire thing. So yeah, I'm not even gonna count that 17-minute, 33-second video as part 3. We're just gonna keep going from where we stopped. Regardless of how my countrymen receive you, the cold will not treat you kindly. Underestimate at your own peril. The fuck? I also want to have you meet new traveling companions. Many members of the Ilsebar contingent are gathered in the Royal Palace. I shall inform them of your arrival, so please begin inside as soon as you are ready. There are many members of the Silence, your friends and mostly Ilsebar contingent inside. Would you like to see you too? Yes, yes.
By the 12.
Whoa. I recognize half these niggas too. Lise, Yusumiyan. That lava fell from the fucking Scholar quest line.
I hope you don't mind, but we you went ahead and started without me.
Hello. That boxing guy up there with that Rogan and his Sicard from the Bloody Executioners.
Imagine, our travelling companions were eager to become acquainted. 'Tis a rare thing indeed to see such a diverse and talented group of individuals assembled for a single purpose. We fight not only for the sake of Eorzea, but for the entire world, including the people of Garlemald. Much rides on the efforts of the Ilsabard contingent.
Fucking, wait, okay. That Lalafell down there with the green headband is from the Pugilist quest line. That Lancer next to that Lalafell, like fanning himself, is from the Dragoon quest line. Behind him is a Manolane from Heaven's Sword, and behind a Manolane is the guy from Machinist's quest line. I play this game far too much, and there's my nigga Pippin, my nigga Pippin right there, and there's the Black Mage Guild, and I think the actually Rogadin, that guy is from the Warrior quest line. I know that because my Lalafell's a warrior, and next to least is Kane-san's brother. I think that's Isumiyan. I think so.
Indeed, which is why I'm glad to myself in the company of many trusted comrades, yourselves included.
I fucking love Lucia, dude. Oh. Fuck
Lucia.
yeah.
I have come at the behest of Lord Emmerich, who has honoured me with the role of Ishgard's representative. For the good of all nations,
Fuck
not
yeah.
least my former homeland, I am determined to see this mission through to its end.
I love Lucia solely for the fact that I write her character a lot in this dumb fanfic that I've probably mentioned on my channel before. So the way I write her has changed my perception of her as a character. I love Lucia, dude. She's fucking great. Like even with canon Lucia and just like her connection to the Growlian Empire and her connection to I love Lucia. She's great. Even through my non-canon shit that I make about her and through her canon stuff, I love Lucia. She's always been my favorite Sash Genius sister.
We too welcome this opportunity to work together
Fuck
once more.
yeah, I love Lucia.
I have faith that if there is a way to resolve this conflict, we will find it.
Allow me to introduce you to the rest of our company.
I know all these niggas by face already.
If I may have your attention.
This is the gang, bro. We all look so stupid. But if that's not Final Fantasy 14, I don't know what is.
Might I ask you to speak first?
If I must.
Arun Senna. Okay.
I am Arun Senna, spokesman for the Gridanian delegation. Here on behalf of my esteemed sister, the Elder Seedseer.
Okay, so then who the fuck is Isumiya? It doesn't matter.
We shall provide support and protection to those in need during our time in Garlemald. To that end, I am joined by healers selected by the Conjurers Guild, with the Order of the Twin Adder's Finest serving as our escort.
Suppose I'd better say my...
Fucking Sicard, dude.
Wait, I know you.
The bloodiest executioner.
Truth be told, I'd rather you had forgot. Anyway, the Admiral asked Captain Hillfield to send his best, and for whatever reason, he picked me.
The bloodiest
Of course, if I'm
executioner.
refused, I'll be the laughing stock of the bloody executioners, and my reputation's taken enough of a keyhauling as it is. But more importantly, like any pirate worth his salt, I know when you're staring down a storm, you gotta trust in the commander of your ship. So if the Admiral wants us to go to Garlemald, not for plunder and glory, but a promise of peace in our time, then that's what we'll do.
They got mad heads.
Since we all know how much the Empire loves its steel, we thought we'd bring along a few smiths to make the most of it. Give them a pile of scrap and they'll cobble together anything you fancy. Of course, just like the Gridanians, we got fighters of our own. We might have come with a more constructive purpose in mind, but we're more than capable of cracking skulls. Believe you me.
Well,
There's
you're
my
certainly
fucking
raring to
girl
go.
right there.
And again, so are we. The most dependable warriors of Uldar and Alamigo have assembled at the Sultana and General Aldin's behest.
Watching Lise get surrounded by lava. I don't know, it's just really funny. These three, these been my niggas.
And the whole place is likely to be crawling with
They've been my niggas since day one.
Plenty of troops to clear and hold a path for others to follow.
I fuck with the Pugila skilled heavy, and the black mages. I don't mind them. I don't know too much about them, but I don't mind
That's
them.
where we come in. Naturally, Marshal Terrapin and I will
That's Money's nigga, but I like Pippin too. Pippin's a homie, bro. They all my niggas, bro. They all the gang, bro.
It's been some time since I last saw you in your element on the battlefield. From what I've heard, you've become pretty fearsome yourself. Master Latoya, the Avatar of Destruction.
Who the fuck calls her that? Who calls her the Avatar of Destruction? Fucking Uriache is great.
With comrades like these, I know we'll succeed, no matter what awaits us. And then we might finally get a chance to enjoy a good long rest. But until then, let's give it our all.
As for Ishgard, we Temple Knights have come in force to uphold our nation's commitment to the peace and welfare of our allies. The bitter cold of Garlemald is a formidable enemy in of itself. Our experience fighting in ice and snow will prove invaluable in the days ahead. Accordingly, I have been designated commander of the Ilzabard contingent.
Good.
I will do all in my power to provide you with the leadership and guidance you require.
Let's go beat their ass. Look.
The four high houses, House Hylinart foremost among them, have arranged for a host of machinists to join us on our mission.
Guns.
Their knowledge of Imperial Magitech is sure to be a great boon. They will address any problems of a technical nature, together with the smiths of Limpsa Lomitsa. There is another awaiting introduction.
Manly.
Lord Emanolaine? Ah, yes. Emanolaine de Forton, at your service. Though, lest there be any misunderstanding, I should stress that I've not become a fearsome warrior while you were away. Rather, far from it, actually. My brother, in his infinite wisdom, decided this would be an excellent chance to make something of myself. Oh, and fight for world peace and all that. But, should the opportunity arise for a spot of ballroom dancing,
I fucking
will be your
hope so, man.
twinkle-toed gentleman of light.
I love this guy. Thanker punched him in the face. Amelaine's great.
Huzzah! I cannot wait to regale Honoroa with my tales of daring do.
Excuse me? Oh no. I'm feeling so much vertigo. I've been calling him Honorroy for the entire time.
Our allies from the Eastern Alliance were due to arrive some time ago, but it would appear they have been delayed.
They're always delayed.
Would
This is
that
the
be
East.
the Shinobi of Dome?
Actually, they've been tasked with relaying messages back and forth between the various Eastern nations.
So what, Justoma?
According to Lord Hien, however, an equally capable company of warriors has been sent in their stead.
Out of my way, you preening fool!
Fedora? Oh, fuck! Oh, fuck! Oh, fuck! Oh, fuck! They brought the step! They brought the step! They brought...
Us for coming late. We are the delegates of the Eastern Alliance.
They brought the most hood niggas from the East, bro. Oh,
Cyrano.
no.
And you brought company.
They brought the most hood niggas.
As the steppe is sorely lacking in both. No towers befoul our lands, so we marched on those of Dome, only to find them beyond our reach.
They brought the most hood niggas.
But now their thirst for slaughter is slaked. No quarter to the enemy!
They brought the most hood-ass niggas from the steppe, bro. No, not even from the steppe, from all of the east. They brought the most hood niggas from the east. And we started just shoving Magnite to the side. It's... God damn.
Sadu Hatun, no. We go to make peace with the Iron Men, not war.
Warriors of the steppe, we've heard many tales of your bravery. We welcome you as allies. And these other ones you have brought are...
Got the whole...
Members of the Dalmascan resistance group, Lente's Tears.
These guys are Dalmascan? Okay, yup, alright. That guy with the gunblade is probably the guy that taught Thanker how to wield a gunblade. Because I remember I was told that in the level 80 quest line for Gunbreaker, you meet the guy that taught Thanker how to be a gunbreaker. And there's no reason why Thanker would just smile at that guy if it wasn't him. So yeah, that's probably Thanker's teacher right there.
Between them, they have a wealth of experience in espionage, and are particularly adept at infiltrating Imperial facilities.
How do you know these two weren't there?
Which is fortuitous, since Garlemald's domain is so vast that I could never hope to handle reconnaissance duties all by myself.
You can't, you're not a rogue anymore.
Dalmasca, Bosnia, Alamiga. All lands which have suffered the tyranny of the Empire. I would never presume to question your motives. Nevertheless, I must reiterate that our goal is to aid the victims of the Telophoroi, the common folk of Garlemald. And they are victims, make no mistake. Though I understand that many may struggle to see them as such.
You're more right than you know. For every one of us that answered the call, there were a dozen that refused. Not only in Alamigo, but everywhere we went. And who could blame them? The Empire's always been the enemy. But after seeing what we've seen, fighting and working against and with Garleans...
Wait!
There's no denying the simple truth.
Wait, so where's Ironworks?
They're just people. No different from you or I. They've got their share of liars and murderers, but so do we. So do we all.
Wait, then where the fuck is Sid?
Fredola, who once swore herself to Garlemald, has proven herself a trusted ally time and time again. Every Eorzean here knows Sid Garland, the Imperial defector who shared with us countless technological...
But where the fuck is he?
Gaius bloody Baelsar himself is working to help rebuild Wurlit, a nation he once conquered. So you can believe me when I say that every fighter here understands and accepts that the Imperials are not monsters and are deserving of help. Or at least that they were able to put aside their feelings for the greater good. It won't be easy, but we're all determined to make this world a better place.
Wait, then where the fuck's Sid and the rest of Ironworks?
Were clearly unwarranted. I agree with everything you said wholeheartedly.
Then we are in accord. Now, let us review our strategy. To reach the Garlean capital in northern Ilsabad, we must cross the central mountain range. Fortunately, Garland Ironworks can provide
fuck yeah,
transport,
bitch. Alright, good.
this most treacherous part of our journey.
Good.
However, attempting to fly any closer to Garlemald would attract the attention of the Telophoroi.
Isn't that what we're trying to do?
As they appear to have seized control of the majority of the Imperial military, we must assume that includes its fleet. In addition, Garlemald possesses devices that can interfere with airship navigational systems.
What?
Further discouraging an airborne approach.
Given the circumstances, the closest we dare deploy our contingent is an area between the range and the capital, the Magna Blacklands. From there, we must travel the rest of the way on foot. We will also need to bring the airships with us to ensure we can withdraw with haste. Although much of the terrain will be blanketed in snow, we should be able to make use of local roads and shipping facilities. The vast ice field will afford us an unobstructed view of the surrounding area. On the other hand, it will also allow others to easily spot us. So, it is imperative that we only make camp in positions where we can easily defend ourselves. And the airships, which must be kept safe at all costs.
We cannot account for every possibility, so we must be prepared to think on our feet. We will be tested. Sorely tested, I expect. But for our homes and for our people, and a people not our own but in need, we will succeed. Spare no effort in your preparations. Once we depart, there is no turning back.
That was so sick, dude. They got Lucia, they got the Pula skill, they got the fucking, they got the Scholar nigga, they got the fucking stat, they got the whole gang. The whole FF14 is probably the blackest MMO I've ever played in the best way possible. They got the whole gang, bro. That thing real quick, whatever. I not talk to this card. Until the Empire fell, Garlands were the only ones who was allowed to impose tariffs upon that sea. We're only easy pickings, but I made myself a pretty gill. Since they've been so generous to me and mine, perhaps it's time to return the favor and give a little something back. With so many people from so many places, I'm rather out of my element. Regardless, I am a seeds here and will endeavor to equip myself accordingly. I've been part of joint military operations like this before, and with far greater numbers. And for some reason, this feels very different to our previous experiences. Despite having shared a little more than introductions, there's already a palpable sense of camaraderie. But yeah, there is. I was happy to find the man who taught me red magic amongst a number, but he's nowhere to be seen. Of course, he's had his share of opposing experiences with the Empire, but so have we all. Perhaps there's some other reason. Well, in any case, I have a feeling we'll see him again once this is all over. I'm sure it'll be pleasant and surprising if I saw those groups since we last met. I'm close ties with the Scouts of the Eastern Alliance and the various resistance groups, and an absolute joy to work with. Oh, nice, Thancred. Blessed are we to have made countless steps and allies of our journeys. Of course, indeed, we are joined today by many acquaintances, when in time shall we come called comrades and may have friends. I'm glad to see you are well, Daria. Grandmother was worried for you. The night did come temporarily to the contingent, but God sent her a strange dream. Two suns, one burning red, the other frozen black. Closer to the circle, closer and closer, as they danced, the world felt a ruin. In blinding chaos, she spied blackened silhouettes and no ones that one would be yours. Yet we know not how to interpret this dream, save it was a sign that great danger awaits. Otherwise, ahead I'll walk with the traveler. Wait, say that again? She saw two silhouettes and one of them was mine. Then who was the other one? Well, not two of them, but maybe I'm overthinking. I cannot for the Iron Man for other troubles. It is the destiny of the weak to die in me. Even so, I will deal that we have volunteered to join Spanish things. So quite what she thinks of what it costs as reason enough. Nobody hail from different tribes. Our bond is growing stronger for it. She is much better company in a hunt than any of the steps old fishermen could pretend to be. If the mole, champions of the Madame, had a Dorthal having sent somebody here, I had thought to defend this step in their absence. And I would have done so without my stepbrothers. There is reading their allies, the sun's might, but his great against my to deliver them into victory. Many must tolerate the presence of this feral Dorthali dog. As first among my brothers, I could do no less than for this challenge. My deeds will become the stuff of legends. I would fucking hope so. Well met, Daria, well met. So it seemed like the machinists have been called upon to serve. A turn of events which, according to my prospective meter, could prove to be quite the opportunity. I'm sure the world of folk-selling machinists is worth of that and more, you can be sure of, my friend. Hi, Melee. Oh, if I know what social gatherings are turned out to be out of just for the occasion, so it seems a perfect opportunity to mingle with the other guests. Might be quickly assuming those ladies over yonder are seen inside of the step. Probably should introduce myself, but I don't much like the look of that fellow with the enormous axe. I felt that one. I cast my lot with the popularities to bridge the divide between Garlemald and his two territories, or only being a common cause, but we were disbarred as a radical element. Dissenters looking to destabilize the empire from within. Many friends, even my parents, perished in unfortunate accidents. I too will surely admit the same stay high enough affected. Nevertheless, I still dream of equality and peace for us all. As the world itself seems to think of collapse, I hold out hope that one day that dream will become reality. I'm here representing people still in place of Master Haman. Throw that back to the bitter end, Daria. Fuck yeah, Chichita, you bet my nigga since day one. Often his father told me the struggles faced by Alamigo in the days of the occupation. I too have crossed swords with the Empire on many occasions. Though Garlemald has been a long better, but the enemy, her graces elected to both the oath of our contingent members of the immortal forms. To present with the Sultanate, we are learning our commitment to the cause. Have I spoken to Lise yet? seems so long ago we were sailing across the UBC and changing in charge of you about the admin stuff to me and the other. Let's say we're overdue for another adventure. It brings back memories of seeing so many familiar faces. We've been through so much together, good times and not so good. I expect Garlemald will be mostly the latter, but I'd like to believe we'll look back on these days more fondly as the years to come. But for that to happen, I'd like to make it out of this life. Don't you die on me. Don't you die on me, shit. I led troops in the Balmain in time, but I've never even to diverse into talent. So I've been boosting their capabilities. I expect you could provide additional info to their strengths and weaknesses. I appreciate any advice you may have. Is there anyone I haven't spoken to yet? This is extraordinary. To be in such company, the finest allies have to offer. The comments to these are bound to succeed, I'm certain of it. I mean, yeah. We always do. Because we have plot armor, but that's neither here nor there. I just want to emphasize how much of a homie Chitrudo is. Pugilist was the first class I chose. How I started this game, merely because there was no sword-wielding DPS, but Pugilist was the class I chose. Chitrudo, my nigga, he been my nigga since day one. We've been down in the fucking deep together. Chitrudo, her homie, bro. Alright, Stroller. Let's get this shit. Did I speak to Estinian? Besides the delegates assembly here, the Malaysia and several other tribes outward to send troops of their own. Unfortunately, due to their psychology, many would struggle simply to survive a harsh climate they will survive. They'd also likely be typically targeted to a reduction for their Talafaway. All things considered, they can better aid the cause of bolstering the defenses than yours, though their eagerness to do more has been noted. We few shall have to suffice. Every embarkment is to shoot at the way goes our comrades. Do you be honest? So Lucy's in command. Regardless of her background, she's a temple knight through and through. I guess their godly roots are all the more reason for her to leave this mission. The mission says that they are travel outside the target. They'll teach other things mission. Card. I know you got something for us. Them skeletons we're talking about. Pretty little things, hey, thanks. I can maybe with a gill or two when this is all over, but hold on to them for now. One more thing. I know what you're all thinking. Why didn't they send Unzar instead? Probably if I know. All the Admiral and Captain Milford told me that they need someone to help safeguard the future. Yup, and here I am. Can't say they got a sense of humor. Of course, I'm really wondering like a pirate is on dry later, where the sun snowball places. Well, me and my crew will do whatever we need to do, and let's set sail, or however the saying goes on their ships. The Civil do this by. Not bad we know what they look like. Oh, look at these. Even laymen like me can tell the birds with these. How about your friend off the tempering ways? Is that right? See, we don't know either. See? Anyway, this would give us one lesson to worry about, which just leaves the amount of whatever else is waiting for us in Garlemald. And one way to find out, I'm nervous or not, I can march through all 7 houses that give me just put Xenos back in the grave where it belongs. Fuck yeah. When we get to the Shrine delegation, I take it. Many thanks. These tiles are very proven to be the deciding factor of the battles to come. I find myself conflicted by this foray into Garlemald. Sent by the Empire to infiltrate Ishgard, only throwing my lot of those whose secrets I was supposed to be stealing, and not with a mission to save the country I betrayed. But this is doubtless why I was chosen by Lord Emmerich. He would have me put my extensive knowledge and former ties to good use. I will not disappoint you. For the future of Ishgard, Garlemald, and the real Raj, I will just a victory. Would you say, Strolla? Please feel coming to please speak with you guys about baby you guys. Your candidate, anytime the bunker with Banker or Yandra, you're gonna get wagging tongues. Maybe quoting Garlemald too. You heard we'd be quoting Garlemald too. Came prepared with half-naked bunny girls from Dalmasca. Oh, the talismans. You have to keep this close at all times, as I'll see that no one misplaces it. Before I forget, I have a message from Keaton. In distant lands and times of strife, together stand together, fight in darkness shines the light of life. I hope I do his word's justice. Doma, like much of Oathrider, that played by the towers. Yet, while he cannot be here, he wishes to express his shared conviction. He needed to labor without resting, with the people and what they're able to keep the enemy at bay. And we need to step in and use the alliance to repay their efforts by ending this war. These are the best of the best. Do you have a willing skill from me too? Fuck yeah, I do, Maxima. Thank you for this, and for going to such incredible lengths to save my people. Though I have little to offer in return, I'll impart some advice if I may. You have been told by many to obey the code of Ilsvar, and I cannot stress enough that I was made to warning. I will be distributing specially made warming tinctures. Prayers to the alchemist skill, but understand that there are no solutions for public protection. Only the provision of said protection through discretion. Now, let us proceed to the aluminium quarter. Only making preparations, I will have the pilots ready for the airships. I think I'm good, honestly. All I need are levels. Unless there's some fucking weather meter that suddenly pops up in the middle of fucking Ilsabel, like Genshin Impact, I think I'm good. Besides, I have multiple coats in my inventory, I'll be alright. That scene was so fucking cool. Dun, dun. Preparations. I got my armor and my lance. What more can I need? Fair. Since my revival, I've been largely expanding my limited wardrobe. Think we have time for a quick trip to the Charlie? I recall rather fetching coat. If you have anything you need to take care of, you better see to it now. Concoctions to fortify the flesh against winning corn are commonly sold on markets, though there are dubious provenance and efficacy. 'Tis said, however, that in recent days alchemists have produced a tincture capable of such a feat. May have to use it that the carrying parts is put into action, that they not be put to shame. This coat is quite warm, but I have something rather thicker for occasions like these. There's no telling how long down the opening we can't go starting fires willy-nilly to avoid detection. It's something of a concept we're afraid of require warmer clothing. My present government has been lacking, fur collar outstanding. Fuck yes, out Yashtola. Alright, I think I'm good, personally. I could go into something warmer if I'm going to be Dark Knight, but it doesn't matter to me. Alright, boys. He's the last chance to be great before he set forth. You need to worry about Arianje, I was still have a war in Garlemald before. Estinian claims to be quite warm and toasty beneath his armor, and since he spent a fair bit of time up north recently as well, I've noticed about his words. Most of the others will be borrowing a grand cup to stop, but most of you can do likewise, I suppose, provided not overly conservative style. Not to put too fine a point on it, but I wouldn't be seen dead when it was ridiculous overcoats. If only I had time to find something to my liking. No. No. Oh, it's Tartary. Okay. Oh my god. Almost lost. I thought it was the fucking... I thought it was the fucking... I thought that was the fucking guy that cuts your hair in, like... in rooms. I thought it was him. Jesus Christ. I almost lost my goddamn mind. I have my ways. Oh, yes, indeed. I think you can see off to Ilsabel without telling me. Nothing escapes my notice. Oh, she got the fucking trailer. She got the fucking... Not trailer. Todrick got the fucking, Todrick got the fucking... the shit she wears in the cover art. That's cute. Now you will really done with me if you whether you like it or not. Alright, sure. You would beat me up if I didn't. Never cease to amaze. But why do you need me up as well? Are you coming with us? What? No, of course not, silly. It's all in the name of fashion. Rather than pursue the highest quality fact. Besides, how can I expect others to wear my career cut more than myself? Well, I would love if you came with us, Todd. I would absolutely love it. I did have one thing to share. Artemis and Blomwida have finally returned from their assignment to Firelight. They'll be standing with us to a in the island of Starley. Once they'll be learning things back at headquarters, they'll be affected when they hand in Charlie. And why not you crowd company with both Destiny and Annex? Yes, look at you then. I heard that Artemis and Blomwida did a fine job carrying our stellar line comatose. With them in charge of the residents, there's nothing to worry about. I thought exactly. Also, while I'm confident won't go collapse again because of certain someone who shall remain in the position to transfer his soul to another world. If anything similar to disastrous were to happen, I'll be well positioned to do something about it. Anyway, I've got a few things to take care of. I'm going to do Charlotte. I really do hope you do put people over from Garlemald. It's not much, but it's the only thing I can do for you in the price for a solution. Which I will, every day. We'll be fine. I don't think this situation will any longer. You gotta go crazy! Here in winter, he's handcuffed by yours truly. Yeah, I'm wearing the shit out of this. Todru, stay holy, bro. Covering for the gang. Grahati, no fur coat, despite being a furred animal. Let's fucking go. Let me put this on. Let me sort my shit first. Oh, a Nami. Love Nami. She's great. Whole gang pull it up. If I had that other coat that Emmerich gave me 2 expansions ago, this is actually really nice. I really like. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna put this on as a glam. Actually, I really like this fucking coat. Yeah, this looks like I can dye this too. Wait. Eh. Not a bad choice of colors. I have gunmetal black. That would probably look... doesn't look terrible. Kind of matches the rest of the outfit. Do I still have that top with me? Oh wait, it's in a glamour chest. It's in a glamour plate. Yeah, I have my entire dancer outfit in a glamour plate. If I did, I'd look so stupid right now. Alright. Yes, sir! I fuck with this heavy. Alright. Bet. Yeah, I have my entire dancer outfit in my glamour plate. We finna go crazy! A frosty reception. And that's what the airship pilot said to meet you. So it's Sid. Ah, there he is. Alright, this is where we go to the woods. Just be careful, won't you? Love you, Toddler. Wait. I'm gonna do a call off and I will make sure you take 4 hours about talking snow the first time for the first time. In those days, I barely knew one of them was sorting from the other. And as you've always had very individual taste to let you pick your own outfit. I like to think my skills can improve since then, but do you know what's more important is still heart and soul? That's clearly found in each and every one of my words. Love you. You're the backbone of the Scions. It's an honor to finally meet you. The other Garland will be faring you and your contingent across the mountains of Garland. For many of us, will be something of a homecoming. Our illustrious founder was only our most notable imperial defector. For that reason, the company is committed to the success of this expedition. All resources at your disposal, and for as all we might do to be of further assistance, please not hesitate to ask. If you are ready to depart, I will ready the engines. Upon boarding the airship, several cutscenes will play in sequence. It's recommended that you set aside sufficient time to view these scenes in their entirety. Okay. I'm gonna let these play. If my PlayStation explodes, I can't do anything about that, and I don't want to really skip anything. So, let's pray, boys. Let's pray for my PlayStation. Wait, not yet. I actually have 2 coffers to open. Whoa, I think I fuck with this coat more, actually. $5.19, this is a sick-ass coat. Wait. I can dye this, too? Sheesh! This looks so good in black! This is kinda hot white, though. Wait. You know I always keep black dye on me. Is it time to go back to red, boys? This coat was fucking banging, dude. Hey, yo, peep the drip. I want this in gunmetal black. This coat looks fucking sick, dude. I might just put this in a glamour dresser. For now, I'm gonna glam over it with the coat that Taru gave me. But this jacket is sick. That is tight. Tight, tight, tight. It's not gunmetal black, but better than nothing. Alright, boys. I think we're ready to go. I think we're ready to go. We're gonna go crazy. But I put my weapons on, right? Yes, I did. Okay. Hello, one viewer that just joined the chat. You're here to watch us go crazy. You'll have to fucking Garlemald, bitch. I'm ready. I'm ready to watch my PlayStation burn at the seams. That's what I'm ready to do.
Ilsebard, divided in twain by a vast mountain range. Those who would traverse its jagged peaks face peril at every step. But why go by foot when one can simply fly? On the outskirts of the Imperial capital, in the frozen wastes of the Magna Glacius, the winds howl in icy protest, as if to warn against further trespass.
Whole gang pulling up in the ugliest sweaters I've ever seen in my goddamn life.
We've received word from Thancred's reconnaissance party. They've sighted a detachment of heavily armed Imperials.
Survivors of the Civil War, perhaps?
Perhaps, but there is more to it than that. Maxima reports that they're led by Virgilia, legatus of the 3rd Legion, which comprises the bulk of their number. However, they are also joined by several members of the 1st.
From what I recall, the 3rd Legion fought for Nerva in the War of Succession following Varus's death. The 1st, on the other hand, were under the direct command of the Emperor and rejected Nerva's claim to the throne. These legions were enemies.
Indeed. In fact, our sources claim that it was a conflict between them that sparked the Civil War. Yet now, these former foes cooperate to defend a ruined Garlemald from invasion.
Then it is all but certain they have been tempered.
So, what's the plan? If me and my crew is out reaving, we charge straight in, no messing about. But that ain't what we're here for.
Quite right. Soldiers or no, they are people of Garlemald, the very ones we have come to aid. Direct confrontation is unavoidable. Nevertheless, we must make every effort to limit casualties on both sides. Rather than kill them, I would remove them from the field.
How so? Savage beatings, disarmament, and imprisonment? Not impossible, but easier said than done in the heat of battle.
Having observed the opposition, I imagine Thancred had something to suggest?
He did. He and the other scouts have already infiltrated a supply depot some distance beyond the Imperial detachment's current position. Stored within is a stockpile of Magitech armaments, and once we give the signal, Thancred's team will destroy them all. In so doing, we will deprive frontline troops of materiel, and likely force the detachment to send men to investigate.
Divide and conquer. Not a bad idea.
Once the scouts have finished their preparations, we will split into 2 groups. The first will form the vanguard, while the other brings up the rear with our supplies. As for the Scions, I ask that you lend your assistance where you deem it needed most. I would prefer, however, that you accompany the rearguard and be prepared to join the van at a moment's notice. Kept in reserve as our trump card, so to speak.
Thanker looks sick in that, dude. Whoa. Thanker looks fucking sick in that. Holy shit.
Your proposal was well received. More specifically, they asked that we destroy the Imperial's toys in as spectacular a fashion as possible.
Ishtola always did have a flair for the dramatic. She's not an easy woman to please, but I shall do my best to satisfy her thirst for fireworks. All right. Once more for my peace of mind. Our first objective will be to rig the enemy's magitech with explosives. After we've withdrawn to a safe distance, we'll detonate them remotely. Our second will be to issue a deactivation command to the automated units via the control terminal. If our calculations are correct, this signal should reach those deployed on the front line, giving our friends a much-needed upper hand. A blizzard will help us stay hidden, so let's aim to get in and out before it passes. Trust in the plan, and we should all live to see tomorrow.
In the meantime, I will relay messages back and forth as the situation unfolds. You'll forgive me if I ask again, but are you certain you wish to play the lone wolf?
Wouldn't have it any other way. Call it foolish and reckless if you like, but I'll get the job done. I always do.
Very well. I wish you the best of luck.
Oh shit, I'm playing Thanker. Oh. I haven't played a Gunbreaker in so long. Wait. Threat awareness. Claim value will play as Thanker. Assuming there's nothing to which you confirm, we may commence the mission as soon as you're ready. Aww. Wait, can I? Please. Please. Oh, I want to at least. I'll get a good cheap pose in. That's Thancred. It's probably as best I'm getting. I'll get to another one of just him. Sick. Alright. As soon as the place is confirmed, make him information as soon as you are ready. Okay, one more time. In the coming battle, you'll fight a sniper. You have two objectives. Place explosives on the Imperial Magic Tech. Deactivate the frontline magic using the control terminal. In regards to the sea, new forces will become more aware that the e-post is indicated if they're winning stage. The gauge will gradually fill until you see all alert enemies. The gauge completely filled, the guards will call for reinforcements and the mission will end in failure. Use swift deception to detect you and go about completing your objectives. Success in this mission hinges on the following points. Swift deception reduces Thancred invisible and increases his movement speed. While active, enemy soldiers and magic will be able to perceive Thancred's presence even if they are within close proximity. However, it has no effect on the guard dogs to keep it to smell, and they will be able to defeat Thancred regardless. Moreover, this action can only be used in planned combat. It will also be unavailable when Thancred attempts to deactivate magic fields or execute certain other actions. Thancred's silent takedown will instantly render a soldier unconscious. It can only be used on swift deception and its effect. Though it cannot be used on magic tech or guard dogs, utilizing silent takedown whenever possible is essential in clearing the path to objectives. As guard dogs can detect Thancred even when deception is active, you can also use a bewilderment bomb to shut them see pass unnoticed. Conversely, bewilderment bombs have no effect on magic tech or soldiers, so take care of G4 tool for the situation. Gotcha. Wait, can I talk to the soldiers? I can't. Alright. Let's go.
Keep your wits about you.
It's done.
That's such a sick graphic.
So let's make it count.
Oh yeah, Thancred's going along. Time to take a nap. Oh, she can see. How exactly am I gonna do this?
Damn, spotted.
can't exactly heal this. Magna Glacius. Wait, I gotta assess this. Okay. There's two right there. Alright. Damn it. Okay. Jeez. Alright.
This is Thancred. The explosives are in place.
Very good. All is proceeding as planned.
Sick, dude.
Head to the control tower. It should be to the northwest.
Understood. Have the others wait at the rendezvous point.
I pressed R3 to try and crouch. Probably could have gotten that terminal if I had no way, but it's whatever. Basically, sorry. Especially in a situation like this, better safe than sorry. fucked. Jesus, okay. How exactly? There's too many of them right here. Alright. He moved. Okay. So I think I know what I have to do. I have to wait till that slasher moves. I gotta take out both of these two. Alright, that slasher I have to go before I can do anything to either of them. Okay. Damn it.
Must be losing my touch.
I mean, Thanker, you switched from DPS to tank, bro. This makes it a tad easier. Those guys will have their backs turned. So I think I know what I need to do now. Another Imperial right there. Okay. Alright. Alright. Okay. That was... I am terrible at stealth. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I did good enough.
You are returned, and none the worse for wear, to my considerable relief.
What news from our comrades?
They stand at the ready.
Excellent. Then let the fireworks begin.
Check if I'm still alive.
The blizzard's beginning to clear. The Vanguard should be engaging the Imperials any moment now, if they haven't already. Ishtola and the others are with them, so I'm sure they'll be all right, but... Wait! Something's coming!
Oi, oi! Looks like we ain't the only ones who sent out scouts. Keep them away from the carriages! We lose those, and we're as good as dead!
Here we fucking go, bitch! This track's so crazy! Whoa. Reverse your pencil step, huh? Fucking nice. In the night. Alphanod's here? Oh, hi, Alphanod. Didn't realize you were here.
What impeccable timing! Fear not, friends! The savior of Ishtar
I love him, Annalene.
is here!
No. Unless it was just a freeze thing. Come on, 14, you can do this. You're stronger than this. Come on, 14, you're stronger than this. You can do this, 14. Are we good? Okay, we're good.
Go on ahead. We'll hold the line.
Alright. Y'all good? Alright.
been itching for a good scrap.
Harder. Whoa. Hey, y'all. Chill. Whoa. There we go. Alright.
You all right back there?
Oh, hi, girl.
We're fine and ready for more. Hear that? Get to the front and turn the tide.
And that I shall do, Sicard. Meanwhile, on the front line. Oh, shit.
Removed from the field was not a euphemism for enthusiastically murder.
It's nothing that won't heal in time. The trouble is, their tempering has made them utterly fearless. Subduing them would be easier if they had the capacity to submit in the first place.
Well, this is the path our young charges would have us walk, and that we all agreed to follow. You knew it would be hard, yet still you pledged your lance, did you not?
That I did.
That's for Gilia. Damn it. I need to help the others take her down.
There's no end to them!
I was wondering when you'd turn up. There's no stopping us now. Come on, let's show them what we're made of.
Let's get this shit, gang shit.
We have them now! Forward!
least it's harder than me. Fuck.
Let them have it!
Good shit, Pippin, let's go. Pippin with the limit break? Pippin with the limit break? Fuck yeah, dog. Oh, damn it. Has she been tempered too?
That's her. Virgilia.
Virgilia Van Cook.
Do not fall behind!
Fucking mag knife. You ain't doing shit to her, huh? Sick, dude. Fuck. Oh, the bitch. I don't have anywhere else to go. At least they speed like this. Health. Minutes left. It's more than enough time. I need to pop. I was running out of time. I'll be fine. I've handled more than this. Just don't be bad with it. That's it. Okay, maybe you were right. I remember this. Back nine?
Tremble before the sun!
Fucking nice body. Sick. Everyone got some form of a moment. Are we all okay? First of all, like, Regalia is, I think, still up. Are we all okay? Unless that was her I spied on the ground at the last moment. That's fucking funny.
Rest, recover, reclaim yourself. Then we will fight again, to the death.
Saduatun.
I tried it.
That was the last of them. The day is ours, thanks to your timely arrival. What of the supply caravan? Outmaneuvered, but not outmatched. Good. Let us take the Imperials into custody and rejoin our comrades. And soon we shall arrive at the capital.
So cold and unforgiving. Thus spoke Emperor Solus as he gazed upon his barren domain. "800 years it had been since the Garleans first set foot here. Bested by the Kovosi, after centuries of war and driven from fertile southern pastures into the blasted northern wastes. In that garden of desolation, they clung to one another for warmth, freezing, hungry, desperate, hated. The chosen forsaken. In the year 1513 of the 6th Astral Era, a young legatus named Solus single-handedly sparked the Magitech Revolution. How did he conceive the machina that feed on ceruleum? Once a common, soft-spoken soldier, how had he so quickly ascended through the ranks? Like so many others, those who knew the truth are gone. Taking in the capital with his eyes for the first time, I recall thinking to myself, far colder on the earth than in the heavens. Yes, far colder indeed, bitterly so.
Not so much as a whisper.
The roads leading beyond the city walls would have been used less in recent years. Nevertheless, this was one of the most important gateways into the capital.
A buzz day and night with activity, aye. Merchants passing through the checkpoint, many of them stopping at the local hostelries.
Surely they cannot all have been tempered.
We can consider the question after we have made camp. If we spend any longer outside, we may well freeze to death where we stand. The tempered Imperials, too.
This will be our temporary base of operations. Secure shelter for ourselves and the injured, and dispatch scouts to survey the surrounding area.
If we're planning on staying here a while, we ought to give this place a proper name.
Well, the constant sound of ice cracking underfoot makes me think of broken glass. An apt name, perhaps. But enough of this. To work, everyone!
Can't broken glass. Alright. Fuck, dude. Camp broken glass, huh? Guess this is home for a bit. Sorry, I'm feeling rather unwell. I'm here if you need me, Restore. Mobile as we are, and we must remain as mobile as we are able in such temperatures as these. I fear the persistence of what's on the ice and some of it seems like very bones. Fair. Well, Uncle Jean is about the truth is no application of ego hours and imperial construct. Still, if I was to they've given me, my experiences during those long awful years must finally be put to good use. I know that guy. I knew from the capital, the poor state was the aftermath of civil war and the verbal army of darkness scouts talking about, but it's just ridiculous. Don't say about army and war machines talking about ruins. Now, if anyone's brave enough to take them on, they should serve with decent spare parts and whatnot. Machines will be shoved to bits. Fair? Compound's massive. Holy shit. Shouldn't be long before you have a decent camp with somebody helping hands. I was concerned this not might hinder our progress, but Irish gotta be friends of working conditions like these. Chief Storm Sergeant Lycos. If you wish to know how the current situation, come to the right person. I'm to show that they all need your resistance. When I was offered to place notes of our Council General for the opportunity, if only my deeds to rebury the people of Garlemald, the rules is simple. If the rest of Gearbon near my hometown are left at a waypoint off used by travelers of the occupation. Times are hard, but they could have been a lot worse than for one particular Imperial. Although his fellow soldiers will cook the dish out beating, he stood up for the townspeople without regard for his own reputation and safety. Thanks to him, the family made to the end of the war more unscathed, and this is my way of returning the favor. Huh. Alright. Calculate this. This came to the thing from the ice covering the ground that cracks whenever you step in it, much like broken glass. The thing for the Garlands made our homies blasted away from all these years ago, not only live but thrive. It's giving me a newfound appreciation for our hardness and determination, so I against the odds. Our comrades certainly haven't wasted any time establishing base for operations, that's for sure. Between guarding our supplies and keeping an eye on the temporary as they go cheating, we're certainly keep busy. Just hoping the tempered make it out fine. So only the tempered didn't care. A few fair of our own were going to remain glacious. Before we had needed to defend the supply caravan, a lot more could be scheduled in the front line. I might just go exploring, honestly. Just run around outside for a bit before I speak to Alphinaud. Well, Alphinaud, doesn't matter. Because this place is massive. I want to see as much of this as I can. I'm not going to bed anytime soon, so I think I'll just travel up here to take the Tertium and see where that takes me. I can always teleport back, so. It was as desolate as it gets, huh? Why not? I got nothing else better to do. Oh, yeah, I'll just finish the fate. Whatever. I really like this music. There's a lot of fates around here, actually. I'll just mute my mic for a bit and just experience this. Alright. I think I'm taking the pictures. Let's get going. I'm gonna get this ether if I can. If I can't, no, well, I'll just teleport back. Come on, it's fucked, dude. Like, I heard Civil War and I expected it to be bad, but I didn't expect it to be this bad. It's so cold, I had to put on socks IRL. No, my window's just open, my ankle's freezing. I think we're going to Garlemald as early as 82. I thought we wouldn't be going to Garlemald like until like level 85 shit. Damn. Nothing for me here, I suppose. Skyrim name. Wow. This is super fucked. Oh shit. Oh, fuck. Oh, I got jumped. Oh, I appreciate it. We're out here folded. Y'all could use a tank, huh? Grand. Just give it a bit. These guys could definitely use the tank. Good? Alright. Jesus. Blue. Well. I suppose I'm gonna be helping people do fates. I might as well run around the tank. I've killed things 5 levels ahead above me. I'll be alright. I wouldn't mind just running around doing fates for a bit in the middle of Garlemald. Xenos is up there. Oh yeah, the guy's a guard of it. Displaced engineer. Alas, as somebody who does not have access to the regalia because I don't have the MGP, I look like a fucking clown. Even so, I will make use of what I have, which is not much, but it's something. It's better than walking on foot everywhere. But I just want to waste time right now. Explore Garlemald. I've been wanting to come here for a long time. Not as much as I wanted to go to Charlia, but I'm going to go Garlemald for a good long while. And why not help out a few people who need the XP? Because I sure as hell don't need it. I'll get it from the story. But even then, who knows? Maybe I'll start taking savage content when I get down to the science of it in January. If I ever grow insane enough to do so. Hey yo. There's a way you feel I can't do this by myself. Sorry, man. But in my current situation, I feel like tanking for people in the middle of the snow. I can't do this. It's an automated what now? How big is this? This will only be like one fate every couple seconds everywhere around. Is there just not enough people here? Am I not out in the field? Because I prefer doing it out. I would prefer like wasting time here than like fucking Fafnir. Not that I dislike Fafnir, but you know, scenery is everything in a game like this. At least to me. At least to me. Scenery and immersion are everything. Oh fuck. Oh goddamn! What is one getting out of this one? Man, Daria's dad is from here. At least in the lore that I wrote. Fuck. Metal Gear Solid. That's fucking incredible. That's grand, actually. Oh, fuck. No, you're crazy. Good. A Reaper, huh? Wait. You? Okay, you are a summoner. Okay, you're a summoner. I was about to say, wait, what class are you? Okay, because I didn't know summoner could res. Frey, beat the demon that possesses this Reaper player. We made it so that you can't select where Salt of the Earth goes. That kind of blows. This is oddly relaxing. Like, the salt of earth come out on top of me, or... Nice, dude. Alright. That felt nice. Getting that in. This guy can already fucking fly here. I suppose I've explored enough. I've seen like half of this place already. I don't know, go all the way up there for this fate. It's our bottom half of Golem, what I gotta see. Whatever, back to Camp Looking Glass and back to the MSQ. With the MSQ, my friends. Despite the obstacles we face, our plan proceeds with patience, and we're farther than we reach the capital itself. Still, we mustn't get ahead of ourselves. As soon as the camp has been made for the purpose, we'll discuss a course of action with Lucia. Would you mind asking your Stola and Graha to join us in that believing in this camp housing the moment you're there? Guess we go over as my head is clear. The tube been filling all sorts to the right. The air is thick with a palpable aura of violence. It says the monstrous tower on the horizon, jagged, hideous, and bold. Even at this distance, the presence is overwhelming. Much of the sensation from the tower is almost far more terrifying. If it flows unceasingly explored, it converts you to a stormy mass of unfathomable power. For a blessing, the constant chill in the air is able to anchor my senses here and now. Probably always I should be within a few moments. You were in your Stola, you know that? And please know most of the temporary according to the nearby buildings are as ancient as this one. You'll be able to feel no small amount of guilt for the commandants of your homes. The occupants will be long gone, but everything's exactly as they left it. Considering the length of time that has been passed, some familiar to find a ransack. Strangely, there are no signs of anything having been stolen. As possible that everyone feel like the first to have trouble, although it seems to me they left far too many useful possessions behind. Although there is no conclusive evidence, I strongly suspect they're tempered. Sorry, I was merely thinking aloud. You mentioned a meeting, I'll make my way there. Damn it, Hal. I'm not gonna lie, now that we're already in Garlemald at level 82, this feels kinda short. This feels... Like, this MSQ is gonna be a lot longer than it is letting on, but it feels a bit short already. Like, since we're already, like, more than halfway through. Agilia does not care along with the rest of the temple. Going to Garlemald, they still whisper in their sleep as they write in pain. We're bound time in the lab about military strategy and exercise fringes. Coordinating use of all different capabilities, surveying and securing hostile terrain, that sort of thing. Now you have the chance to teach you to practice. Yes, the fuck you do, Elise. The vast young which members of some of our other comrades steal the airships. In the event we're discovered, we must be ready to move in so to assist the location. This is other means of life. Homes become empty house. This is the state of the outlying village as objective thing is becoming a capital. Fair. The temperate soldiers are something soundly while they undergo treatment. There are too many to attend to at once, but any of the other heroes will see to about this is an all eventually. Hell's spell space is bloody freeze and probably tied to the top master of the storm this is going longer. Anyone that can spare a swig of rum, I'll sort it right out. Pirate to the end, I respect that shit. Thank you for informing us of our meeting. When everyone is here, we'll begin. But it's sad shit. But it's sad.
Our present situation is as follows. Efforts to aid the people of Garlemald have begun in earnest. Moreover, having entered into the capital, the Imperial Palace is within our reach.
But before we proceed further, we must learn what has befallen this city. For therein lies the key to understanding and combating the Telophoroid's designs.
I have a suggestion, if I may. Several of the Imperial soldiers we captured on the Magna Glaciers are members of the Populares and acquaintances of mine. Once we have cured them of their tempering, they should be able to give a reliable account of the events leading to the capital's downfall.
A promising idea. I will assist the healers and their ministrations. Of course, I will require a proxy of my own, assuming you can spare one.
Would you like a hand?
No, I am sure we will manage. Better that you take my place in the field. The noxious ether of this place disagrees with me, and as I shall need to draw on my own for the treatment, 'twill be prudent for me to remain within the camp.
This talk of curing the tempered is all well and good, but I reckon the cold is a more pressing concern. All the houses round here are fitted with ceruleum heaters that could keep us warm and toasty. Problem is the machines seem to have given up the ghost, and if we keep sitting around, freezing our asses off, we'll be next. My smiths reckon that with the right parts, they can have them working again, but it won't be easy.
Understood. The machinists will assist them in the repairs.
The rest of us should either stand watch or survey the area.
We've made our presence known to the Telophoroi. They will be searching for us, if they have not already ascertained our position. That we have seen no sign of them since the battle suggests they have yet to do so. However, I suspect they may be biding their time.
Or perhaps we are beneath their notice.
In any event, we'll find no answers standing around here. Urianger, Estinian and myself have visited Garlemald recently, so we'll lead the reconnaissance efforts. Perhaps bolstered by a few Bosnian and Dalmatian scouts from my previous excursion for good measure.
Don't forget about us Alamegans. We have experienced scouts of our own.
Well now, this is turning out to be a rather sizable team. With such numbers, we should be able to cover a wide area with relative ease, including that surrounding the Imperial Palace. How about you, Graha? I have a feeling we'll find a use or two for that vanishing spell of yours.
Twould be my honor to be of service. Though I doubt that you of all people need rely on my tricks.
That leaves us with guard duty.
As a matter of fact, I have something else in mind for the two of you and Alphino. Between here and the center of the capital lies the Eblan Rhine. I would have you search the area for survivors. Your keen sense of direction, honed in your extensive travels, should prove useful in navigating the ice fields. I have faith that you will, and look forward to greeting you on your safe return. You all have your duties. Let us make haste. May the Fury bless and keep you.
MSQ is great, dude. I just like the calmer moments of this story are what I like the most about it. Just moments like these, like the meeting in the Royal Palace, shit like that. This is what I live for. Characters talking to each other. That's what I live for. This is our perception of Ishgard. I think of the horizon of snow, but we wasn't that bad before the calamity. I know there's grass, and afterwards, well, I was really more than a few paces from a raging fire. This Jeff would put his hands up, but cold, cold, cold. As I understand it, that's what I've always been this way. God, can you imagine? I never thought myself much of an explorer, but I suppose my adventure to take me to all sorts of strange distant places. With that in mind, traversing the ice fields would be a simple feat. I mean, yeah, considering the fact that we've been to completely different worlds, and have breeds underwater, I'm pretty sure an ice field is nothing. Except in comparison. Pray you remain to finish your designs to store in here. I shall have it ready before you know it. Truth be told, I've already warmed up much after much heated debate from the engineer. For most of you, maybe should be important stuff in the process. The machine is working all the interior heating is just left there continued severely until there was none left. We even pots out and stove till the fuse inside burnt to soup. In any case, even if we had plenty of fuel to match like a truck with the buzzard, we'll have to have a look for spare parts to make them ourselves. Alright, speak to Rochilda. I like Rochilda. She has a genuine reason for being here that I can respect a bunch. Cheeto. Hey, training is of vital importance. It's really a moment's notice. Obvious advice, I know, but it's worth reminding ourselves every now and then. So, maybe it's worth my habits being the betterment of my abilities. On that note, listen everyone, train hard. Let's show our enemies that no freezing winds or icy hellscapes will break our spirits. Chill, spit straight. Most of them isn't let into his tears and regards and sisters of the nearest got from the field. It's influencing Pippin troops already getting an idea of ships. The other steps shall guard the camp against intruders. No, in truth, it is we who are intruding these things. Yeah. Seeing the type of enormous edifice to cast my eyes down upon the dominion. These Talaflu and Orm have much in common, yet even Magna is open as to sustain the mind of its subject enemies. When the time comes to storm your stronghold, I shall lead the charge giving up the ash in my wake. I fucking hope so, Sadu. Searching for survivors. If they truly are strong, they'll never require aid. While you're gone, we'll guard the camp against any men and police foolishness to challenge us. My duty as Sentinel will afford me little opportunities to my Nama, though perhaps when ranks can bring a hot meal or such or pretty word. I fucking love Magna. God, this is cold. We have a shared tune up to the step, but I know it's been getting to the before. Yeah, I felt it. Gods be good. If it's this cold, sorry. Gods be good. If it's this cold with Tataru's cold, and yeah, Ejected can code for without it, I must be good thankful when we next to meet. You need to realize, too, that while the people have gone while they spent their lives with creatures like these, even they'd be hard-pressed to survive with no from the one for their homes. The only survivors must find them quickly. Boy. Well, how chums, been getting something to do, have you? I'm so happy that you're willing to make myself useful. I think a rather tall order. Since you asked me to scour the Endwalker routes run for survivors. What? Wander around the ice fields and the object to find someone. It takes forever to finish job with the benefit of my expertise, almost completely my telescope. Come, friend, I'm going just this far to begin a search. I'll probably regret this, but we may as well humor him. If you believe they can see down for your happy residences, it may have some mistakes, but no only investigation. I'm surprised how many wild beasts are running about the place, right? Perhaps now that the switch they go on the free wandering foragers like please. It's 5:30 in the morning. I would be waking up in 30 minutes. I would be waking up at a half hour for school if it was a Monday. Or just a day of the week. I spy with that little telescope, a massive sheep thing. Maybe it's a cat. Or a raptor, by the way. Is that Nathan current? Or just a wind spike? Other than that, it's all snow, snow, snow. Well, hello. You're gonna see yon hillock. Whatever the fuck that means. I'm mistaken. That's a girl. A survivor, show me. Over there behind that tree. It looks like she's running away from something. Well, surely not us. She wouldn't even know we're here unless she had a telescope like mine. All I can tell is that she's wearing a pale green dress, rather fetching one at that. She's long gone by the time we get anywhere near. We should be able to follow her footprints. Sorry, I'll let Lucy know where you're heading. I'll take this one with blurry pictures of you. Before we go over to trust them both, on the verge of freezing to death. That's actually very thoughtful. Thank you. Won't you need some for yourself? No, I'll be fine. As long as chivalry my honor demands, I know I do no less. Unless you forget, the very reason we're here to protect those in need. Now go, with Godspeed. Sorry. These rock guards must be vibing right now, especially with coats on too. footprints appear to be the same as those saw previously that lead towards the building. Oh shit. I'm going to delay because the place is viewed by those involved with obstructing civilian. We're getting closer, I'm sure of it. At first, we thought we should be onto the building. The door doesn't look to have been open in some time. She may still be nearby, so we'll keep looking around here. And then again, it's also possible we should go right past this place. Would you mind search up ahead? Chocolate hue, a part of final. Bing chillin', same. I've been chillin' since day one. The long green jets actually surveys their surroundings. When we call it from this distance by chat wild beasts or location, it would be safe to get close with more stuff without drawing her attention. How? Why? Follow the road from a safe distance. Particularly when in failure to endo. This makes use of colors such as rocks approach without being seen. Similarly, the drift also didn't feel like far too far behind. Usually quickly you may try again with a good location. Just make sure I'm putting that will follow. This fucking guy. How can she not see me? Or at least hear my footsteps behind her? They're all depending on me. Victor's spoils. Nice, dude. So one piece. Who are you? Stay back. This is packed with explosives. Take another step, I'll blow this place sky high. This is my sister Alex and my good friend Daria. We have no intention of hurting or taking anything from you or anyone else. I give you my word. We are combat to come and provide aid to the people of Garlemald. Aid, you savages are the ones responsible for all of this. You did this to us. I didn't, I promise you. One of the other reasons we came was to find out what happened to you, in fact. But Talafra are the ones to blame. They're the ones who laid waste to Garlemald, and they won't stop until they destroy the entire world. They're the enemy, our enemy. On our way, we would encounter Imperial soldiers that have been made with dolls. Those poor souls are now in our care and our wish, striving to cure them of their affliction. You're the first person you met who wasn't already enslaved. How are you able to escape your Talafra's influence? Anyone who's like you? I'm sorry, I didn't feel overwhelmed. Let's start the introduction. Can you tell me your name? My name is Lucina. I thought I should stay sane. I've been asking myself the same question. Ever since that night in the roar, that terrible roar, and the screams. I was screaming too, I think. I'm not sure, I can't remember. Thinking was silent. Everything was still. It was like waking up from a nightmare. I thought that maybe it was fighting itself as I stepped outside. For hell's all real, I saw one that day. I ran past friends, but none of my life. Eyes vacant, dead, staring at the sky. Others were mad and violent. I saw them struggle with soldiers, but didn't stay to watch. I fled as far as my legs would take me. Do you have family here? Is this their home? No, this is for spoils. A mansion for retired soldiers. Or it was, but now me and a few others are borrowing it. Those are the explosives. I was making that up. I just wanted to keep everyone else safe. I didn't know if you were. The truth is, our supplies are running low. You said you're here to help. Can you? Of course, whatever assistance we can provide, we will. Thank you. I better tell the others first here. Wait here. So there are a group of survivors living in one big ass building. This is everyone. Just these four? Lucina says you can be trusted, but these are different times. Maybe fools let foreign troops into our home. Having said that, we provide this with means we can move the place, and it's a sign of goodwill. Perhaps I could take it at your word. But as soon as you ask, let me just be. Thank you, my firewood gathering tools to use. Could you provide this spark with a little magic, I would say? We'll have a fire burning in no time. We'll build it under the gazebo. The what? What do you mean the bower? Yes, do as you will. She's gonna fucking kill somebody, isn't she? Lucinia's fucking crazy. Lucinia's fucking crazy. She's... I'm the only one I can talk to, so... On my earphone. Lucinia's gonna turn my old red put on her face. That's pants. This is 525. I could use it on my dancer. I reckon my ninja needs it more. Actually, I do think my ninja needs it more. 490. 520, 525, 510, 520, 520. Yeah, I think yeah. Well, this will be 525, I can assume, so I'm gonna give it to my ninja. Sorry, it's so funny how I can turn to all that's happened. Now that you're here, though, I'm hoping things will change for the better. You know, I've heard quite a bit from everybody about, so I'll leave space run the fire for the others. As you can tell. As you can tell, they're in a far worse state than me. We're planning to book in somewhere warm with more food, but they're not going anywhere until the nurse is about to help. We don't know how to do. Is there anything you can do to help them? I mean, I can switch to Astro, but considering the fact that they took away my fucking shields and overtime health and overtime healing, I wouldn't say there's much that I can do that'll last. They need most of the decent meal. Let's sit back at the camp, but let's do the distance further. Did you not attune with the Aetheryte, Alize? Oh, yeah, alright. All's well, all's well. I feel my belly and a song in my heart. I can feel my fingers again. Me too, man. I felt that shit the most. I can shoot the frostbite in the wounds, but it will take time for the fire to do its work. Now would be a good occasion to make sure you use the oily tinctures. The ones that can only buy from the inside out. Would you make sure everyone gets one? Let me speak of subside that I split once the fire dies will turn to vengeance. One tincture. Never heard of such a thing. No harm in trying. But tell me, have you heard about this all over the city? They're calling it that. Seems absurd after what's happened. Think about ruins now. A few buildings still standing up from the way the meager protection from wind and snow. Food protection, water purification. The magic tech sustains this kind of grinding halt. When Machina that remains operational cannot be run for lack of ceruleum. Of course, ceruleum agons is full of the stuff. All for all the good it does us. No one here knows the first thing about extraction or fighting. Being gets notoriously unreliable, mentally. So joke. I laughed as I might not weep since the point. I laughed like tears would frizz in my cheek where they fall. We are the blessed damned to bear witness to the fall of the great empire while our brethren lie dead or live on as puppets of flesh. First came the war, then came the roar. When morning came, Garlemald was no more. That's like a cacophony of gunfire exploding their spooks up and other capillaries to the ground. From that level rose of disheveled remnants, their lavish finery keeping out as they shuffled mindlessly toward the palace, each bearing a fragment of stone and metal, an offering to the architect for destruction. A hopeful few tried to reason that the range or be beaten for their kindness, but I knew better than to plead the horde. I fought with my health and not my conscience preserved. Now I will wait for my fellow cowards for our final judgment with my fellow cowards. Appreciate the buffs. Who the fuck is on right now giving us these buffs? Dino's asleep. Dominus isn't. Nate's definitely not. Cad's probably asleep right now. Jesse is on. What? Hold on. Let me text him. On the moon. Idleshire. Peach is on. Probably just a automated thing. This place is fucked. Alright. What do you want? Me too, man. Teacher, maybe we'll drink, I suppose. Oh. I was wondering where that background music was coming from, why it was so radio-like. This it's a radio, rather than where you come from. Wait, we don't have radios in Eorzea? Really? But we have orchestrons. Bullshit. My headset's charged, you can take off the charger now. This it's a radio. We don't have them where you're coming from, I take it. You can listen to messages sent by others, even over great distances. There are different types, but this model is by far the most popular. Made with quality components, cut with the finest ore sourced from locusts and Romeo cities. Let me put my chair away. Might close my window too in a bit. Well, when I'm ready to get off, that is. Not that useful since the capital phones are growing. The people at the broadcasting station was rather fluttered and dead like all the others, because all we've been hearing is the same music being played over and over again. Home beyond the horizon. No to the brave and willing sent to reclaim our ancestral home and just among us. Among us. We may have found an empire for them, but we always have to take back what was once ours. This is so a reminder that though we must suffer through hardship, better days will surely come. Despite everything, I believe that Emperor Varys yet lives and he speaks to us through our radios. What cunning strategy of faking his murder. He must have foreseen this catastrophe to stick with him, so they may one day make his dream to return. You know, man, I understand that realistically you're crazy, but knowing these writers, that's probably true. Yes, I'm sure of it. Emperor Varys will not be defeated so easily. Knowing these writers, this guy's probably right. These writers are as crazy as him. Can't be trusted. There's something that can be said for one minute. He is not wanting to leave others at the mercy of the cold. Of course, being man correct, as I'm sure he has more aware than most of his dangers by some staff of down even. Ever since the warm welcome we see at Camp Dragon had the hospitality he made those for us, but nothing short of exemplary. Perhaps he expected the example of something more Agron. Knights of Valor. My ex is in that, FC. What's that? A warning tincture. Warming tincture. Who the others? Thank you, I'll save it for later. Actually, I have a few things to ask you. Are you part of the group staying in Latara? I saw Vergilia's troops heading towards the Magnus Glaciers a few days ago. Are they the ones you encountered? Camp Breaking Glass, you call it. Vergilia and her men are all there now. So how'd you reach the Magna Glaciers? Did you cross the mountains on foot? Yeah. I should tell the twins, 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 I should tell the twins. Daria, you really shouldn't do this. I'll just wait until they handle it. It's obvious they're not coming to an agreement. I'll just give it a bit. Alright. Moving on. Go there, how'd you find us? We need I stand out like a sword club. The poor boys who arrived at this was like giving away all the kids you never found us. Just stick up ourselves and they could come waltzing in cerulean with nothing to offer in return. Ha! It's like the boot from his foot on the capital is gonna shite. So he resorted to me to negotiate. I know your game's still, so they think that will give me to intimidation when everything's coming. Yeah, I was gonna tell you fuckers. Just after you left, we'll as we go and catch up with you. Keep me in your hands. Someone must let it slip by with a little experience in transporting barrels of cerulean. So this is Tapers then. Well then after you. I feel a lot safer now. Is your name Tapper? Who are you? What happened to the guards? You're losing to most here to see the people of Garlemald. Doesn't make any goddamn sense. Why in the hell would you pass up the chance to put this imperial bastards to the sword? Let me guess. If you're a Garland, you're brought from other lands. Girabanya, Yanjia, Baja, Damascus, to name but a few. Some dragged against our will, others fed bollocks about a better life, all to put to work in extracting cerulean. I'll give you the esteemed title of An, placed in this firmly at the bottom of the ladder. But the old hierarchy is nothing the new Garlemald says we. But the only thing he does escape more or less and escape cerulean Ingens, still sustaining us even though I pay masters out of the picture. We hear your experts in drawing the cerulean from the bottom of the lake, but how can you do that after it's frozen over? Ha, wouldn't you like to know? Trade secrets, I'm afraid. At any rate, it's odds of cerulean is used much cheaper, especially these days, or what the city in ruins. We're taking up the power of heaters and see the surplus for later, and though it helps save up the coal, it does start out about our hunger unless we can trade it off. Speaking of which, be sure to tell your contingent we've got cerulean by the barrelful. If they're interested, we'll exchange it for whatever provision they're willing to spare. We can certainly ask, but if we're all free to go now, I carry on from here. Free to go? Go where? Even if we manage to get back to our homelands, there will be nothing left for us thanks to the Empire. The knowledge and skills we require working with effective uses outside of Garlemald. Just staying for the time being. As long as there's a need for cerulean, we'll find a way to get by, even if Garlemald as we know is gone for good. Gone for good. Well, maybe so, but part of me believes there's more here that we're not being told. Frequently post guards outside because we've had trouble with the refugees. I don't even want to effort to spoil us. Some of them can bring weapons and we won't take no for an answer. So two guys you mind away and I'll tell them what we discussed. We'll take your code from the beanie you gave them. Could think of it, maybe we should ask your contingents for some bandages and healing balm. Coming from across the edge of the Legion, they better hope you want to follow the end of crazy soldiers that we're done for. Nobody else is from this here. Who are you? Yeah, fair. Big ring. Victor spoils. I feel a lot safer with Alize here, though. I'm a bit tired, but nothing I can't handle. Regardless of what deals about contingent does for the people of Garlemald, the Empire itself is already a thing of the past. For many, that would be a cause of celebration, while for others, a whole way of life will be turned upside down. All of the atrocities committed in the Empire's name, perhaps it is for the best as concerned to history. But what are the ordinary people, their lives, their stories? Should they be forgotten too? It's supposed to be put into point of that later. For now, let's see what gains in cerulean. Oh, I can't wear this because it's level locked. That's funny to me. Well, I'll get there. The end of the trail. So you're conceding to your have you? What? Those people about to deliver the spoils, did you? To turn their enemies out, they must be more desperate than I thought. Then again, Lucinda's got a little sister to think about. Her sister, but only saw Cindy and 3 men. It's possible she died from everyone yelling her. She knew achievement, I doubt there'd be a way to get around here. I never flew Cindy at first, thinking she'd come back with me to exchange. I can spare them the balls with us later. It's a real reward for tweets from the rest of the contingent. Be sure from the mirror. Oh, wait, you're here? I can't for the life of me think Lucinda to her sister was secret from us, but we can't ask about that until we get to it. Come on, let's bring it back. See, I don't know why that began to slightly work. I hope the song that played in the large trailer plays in the end skew. Probably won't get to the moon. Maybe during that part of the moon. I often know it's to be treated by the fire, but the moment you see look to the house which outside the camp on fire. Half an hour. They asked me to help carry supplies. When I followed them back here, they attacked me. Caught me off guard, forced me to defend myself. A fear they feared rather worse than me. Can't fool us. We know what you're about. Vultures with you are waiting in the wings with choke weakness and we swoop. Here, help. What rot? All a ploy make us lower our guard. Let you empire ourselves at your mercy. Put us in chains, steal our lands, get your revenge. You're wrong. That's not what any of us want. So we got bigger problems. I found empty medicine bottles in a bed that was still warm. But shoot, we'll see no time her sick sister inside the house. But now there's no sign of either of them. Where are they? Where'd they go? Away from you and yours. And if you think I'll tell you you're a fool, I never give up my people. You're trying to help them, you idiot. Her sister's ill. The empty bottles pretty much messing around. She put it in her pocket to make it easier to carry, or to avoid the sound of clinking glass. There are beasts everywhere. How could you let them go alone? To protect them from you. You invade our homeland, tainted with the same source you just let our countrymen. Our Garland should sooner die than suffer the insult. Better for them to flee, keep their purity intact, and be corrupted by your vile magics. We were waiting for a chance of freedom at the moment you arrived. Wait. But the Alliance, no one from Eorzea ever invaded Garlemald. Do they know something that we don't, or are they just fucked up from the fall of the capital? Because if it's from the fall of the capital, then fine. But if they genuinely believe that Eorzean people set foot here to try and invade in the past, then there's something that they know that we don't know, that we haven't been told yet. I got to listen to your sister overreact when we find out, but finally we must. All without me going through the first reason of my injuries and theirs. I will join in the search after. Alright, be careful. We'll do best to find them quickly. There's only one path out of here, so that's where we'll start. I'll follow as soon as I can. If I do need some basic achievement, I'll take them inside the house and use a light sleeping gin to help them invest. I'm sure they don't cause little trouble. It's sorry, but this is a must do. No, the fuck it's not. Oh, no. Two sets of fresh food. The only one judgment of the size is definitely that. Come on. Am I still alive? Alright, good. Oh, one person's here. Hello. Welcome to the stream at 6 in the morning. Garlemald shit. Average day. Chose off the frozen lake. Perhaps they chose this route to not leave footprints. I can't think of any other reason. Look at this place. It's crawling with beasts. I can only imagine how hard it must be for aliens to get across the ice. The crew would often knows help, but we can't afford to wait for it. Let's split up and look for clues. This is absolutely fucked. Oh no. Oh fuck. The blood stain in the stove is be fresh. There's no even not before there may have been severely wounded. Trail of blood leads southeastward. Why is it that the twins have to constantly get traumatized? Oh! What? Two bodies are already caught.
Blood trail. We found one. They were attacked. No. Why wouldn't they?
Safer to brave the wilds than trust in our magic. We can't leave them like this. We have to take them home.
Yes.
Maybe we don't belong here, but neither do they. Not out here in the wind and the cold.
If that doesn't spawn a creepypasta, then I don't know what will. There's gonna be an F&F mod coming out of that. Bet your ass. Bet your ass. Am I still on live? Am I still live? I think Sam's still alive. I was at the block scene. I think I'm still good. Oh yeah, I'm still good. Okay. Fuck. If they were trying to show how rough it is in Garlemald, how little they trust us, they did it perfectly there. Shit, dude. Fucking whoa. Well, I'm still not going to bed anytime soon. I'm going to see how far I can get into Garlemald before I get genuinely tired. I'm not genuinely tired yet, so... With my blanket over my shoulders, and me sitting on my bed, let's let's keep going. Fuck, man. Hope this one person in the stream, hope you're enjoying this. The emotional distraught that comes with Final Fantasy XIV story. Let's continue. Oh. This is already seen, so... I wonder where the twins were. Would it be disrespectful to take a G pose here? I want to get something. Something sentimental. Alright. Gotta take something from this part of the story after all. Must have been something we could have done, but what? Should we ever came here? Should we ever come here? Would we still be alive if we hadn't? It's too late now. Too late by far. A way forward. I can't give this to my ninja, so. They've already caused enough harm here. Positively can't cause any more. As for those inside the house, we should send someone to take care of them. Someone who isn't us. All we can do for now is make our report to Lucy and do everything in our power to prevent another tragedy. So let us not get here no longer. Almost the fucking bad here. Fuck, man. Yeah, shit's fucked, Lucia. It's 9 in the morning in Garlemald right now. Shit's fucked. I must have forget to send some rallies to tackle Stan, but still hasn't evolved through. You might give Lucia a full point. Yeah, I will. Some junior lieutenant results could be expected. If there's anything that we will be sure to know, that I gather you have a book of your own to deliver. Doesn't matter, it turns like outsource, you two seem a bit off. For you for some, but I figure if you're rather genuine, so I might do the assistance. Just be around Maxima. Having your presence is more than enough. The Alpha told me that they finished the preliminary research of the virus, but things can say much more than that. Clearly they're about to provide details, so I ask for your account.
Thank you for your report. We shall inform the troops of these developments, and instruct them to proceed with the utmost caution should they encounter any survivors.
Allow me to go and speak with the ones at the victor's spoils. They may be more willing to listen to a fellow Garlean and accept our offer of assistance.
I pray you are right. And though I am loath to burden you any further, Should there be an appropriate occasion to speak of Licinia and her sister, please do so.
I am sorry to have put you through this.
My distress is nothing compared to their suffering. So tell me, what else have we learned?
As you may have already heard, we have succeeded in curing the members of the Populares, Maxima identified. Of Garlemald. The assassination of Emperor Varus was the catalyst for the civil war. Nerva declared his claim to the throne, and his opponents refused to recognize it. Fighting broke out in the capital, where Nerva's 3rd Legion clashed with the 1st, who remained loyal to Varus even after his death.
Of course, even Imperial warmongers would balk at the idea of turning their shining city into a battleground. Like burning down the wood to spite the wasps. Neither side would be so mad. Unless something or someone inflamed their animosity to such an extent that they could not help but act against their better judgment.
It brings to mind events at the Gimlet Dark, does it not? The Emperor's sudden withdrawal from the front lines, specifically. Nerva and his father, Titus, Varus's then political rival, took advantage of rumors that Crown Prince Zenos had been possessed by a demon.
Elidibus, what better way to disparage your enemies than with the truth, or a close enough approximation?
Indeed. But before their accusations could be substantiated, many of Titus's followers were silenced. While some were merely stripped of their status, others died under curious circumstances. One after another, suddenly and suspiciously.
Again, Elidibus. Like as not, he had a hand in it. No evidence was found to implicate Varus, certainly. Nevertheless, Titus, Nerva, and the 3rd Legion would have judged it a brazen attempt by the Emperor to rid himself of his political enemies. And then, in the midst of this growing turmoil, Varus Sosgalvis is murdered. And Garlemald's own prodigal son, Gaius van Belsar, is named the murderer. Shortly thereafter, Nerva claims the right of succession, and in response, the 1st Legion claims the assassination was part of a coup d'etat orchestrated by Titus and Nerva.
So no one is at fault, and everyone else is to blame.
I should add that both parties received substantial financial backing, presumably to provide them with the means and encouragement to pursue a swift victory, and that these contributions came from the self-same benefactor.
I'd heard House Brutus had been filling the 3rd Legion's coffers, but the 1st as well.
It would seem so. Though the Populares determined that the 1st Legion received funds from a variety of organizations, all had connections to House Brutus.
So Fandaniel, in the guise of Asahi, was playing both sides against each other the entire time.
The information we gained from my friends does not end there. One night, shortly after fighting broke out, the capital was shaken by an immense tremor. From that point onward, they have no memories, no recollection of any events, including our clash on the Magna Glaciers. But when asked about the Imperial Palace and its bizarre transformation, they somehow recall Emperor Varus giving them orders in their dreams. May the Tower of Babil stand as testament to the glory of Garlemald.
This sounds awfully familiar.
We have something to show you all.
Varys spoke to them through this radio. Perhaps it was a recording, but if not, that would be inexplicable.
We are of one mind, then.
The ether that permeates the ore used in this device is almost identical to that of the talismans.
I see it. While it is likely more by coincidence than design, these devices might also ward against a primal's influence. A picture is beginning to form. If the tremor felt throughout Garlemald was a wave of ether emitted by a primal, then while those within range would have been tempered, those huddled around a radio desperate for news concerning the Civil War would have been spared.
No wonder Licinia kept it close.
My friends! I must speak with you! A young man was caught trying to steal our supplies. He is a soldier of the Iron Men, we think, but one who has not been made thrall. Thankfully, Magni restrained him before blood was spilled. The stranger is outside, if you wish to ask him questions.
I think we do.
Who do we have here?
Garleans? Traitors to your homeland! Have you no shame?
I am Lucia Junius, a Temple Knight of Ishgard. And you are?
Julius Pier Norbanus. And that's all you invaders will get from me.
We are not here to invade Garlemald. Far from it. Like you, our allies in Eorzea and the Far East fight in defense of their lives and their loved ones even as we speak. But it is the people of Garlemald who have suffered most. This we know. And that is why we have come to offer you our aid, that we may unite against our common foe. Whether you believe me or not, those are the facts. Now, answer me this. Why would a proud soldier of the Empire be reduced to stealing? The situation must be dire indeed for you to go to such lengths. If it is supplies you seek, we would gladly share ours, or turn a blind eye while you leave with your spoils.
I will not negotiate. My commander will determine how to deal with you and yours. If you wish to treat with him, I will take you, but no more than 3.
I don't much like the sound of that. But if we do accept his proposal, I suggest the 2 of us and...
Please allow me and Alize to act as envoys.
May I ask why?
We have seen with our own eyes the hardships the Garleans face. How their futures and lives hang in the balance.
It's not the warmest invitation, but it's an opportunity to prove our intentions true. Maybe not a chance to make things right, but a chance to make them better.
I can see that persuading you otherwise is a lost cause, but you will proceed with the utmost care.
A couple of children and what? A sellsword? Is this an insult?
Not in the least. You will find that they are more than qualified to speak on our behalf.
There are many dangers on the road ahead. I will need that back.
I can't say much about Ulysses, we just met him, but I will say Ulysses is a cool name. So your farewells, have you? The words have to keep watching over the readings without only perfect the sun. These being unusual circumstances that let no man take that which is not by the right theirs. Perhaps there's a large volunteer missions that save the previous disaster. Maybe all shots wanted to suffer similarly. I know this won't bring back the senior and sister. Taking the same risk of the same mistakes. It's possible, but don't try to give up every time. We captured the players using it to look out for your feet. Must be very good to such as we usually go from the one for his boldness. Judas pure coldness. You get one saying that she's such a high rank. Very unusual. His uniform identifies him as a member of the First Legion, which has a particular reputation. Notice appear may be advised to approach with caution. The article is only in the face of hardship. He as well. The real intentions to send the nation will not be very much to excess or confusion. One will die. I will really remember if I say that I volunteered for his undertaking, but that would expose things down. And we will take good care of them, and yourself as well, I trust. When you receive as a member is my guess, I urge you to observe proper social communicate that this as a corner. The civil change its business above all else. Remember this. Thank you in particular the word 6 you've gone too long. For the free watch over and keep you. Why Thancred? Is he okay? And why is she saying Thancred's name like that? Oh, Thancred's gonna be following us, isn't he? Alright. And you and the children are able to go into it outside your camp. They wanted him to follow us, so the judge will mental hostility. We will not take the appropriate measures. I expect nothing less than full cooperation. Yup, Thancred's gonna be following us. Our friends are within our lives now. One of them made to volunteer for Stella. The other one is a social institute. Listen to the headquarters. I assume there are a few others besides this commander you mentioned. We'll only do is shut it. After all this, we've been shouting for since we arrived. Alright, this is far enough. Careful. Over that hill, and we'll follow the roads we've reached Mill Station 4. Children lead. I don't know I can see you. We do have names though. I'm Alexander's Alpha, but last one is Daria. Daria. Never heard that before. No matter. Alpha and Alexander will watch the road ahead while we do it for there. I wasn't lying about the being dangerous, so you run. Not saunter, run towards the station. You would think about going through the belt with deals option, which is by the way, we go around them. We choose to guard yours will come with you. Alpha and Alexander will then begin moving towards the destination. Make the way and bring the station forward by falling behind. We Jews bound for interviews for reset off on Alexander will drive them return to the starting point. Then make a dash to the station. Give me a second choice. Okay. What the hell? We follow that to reach the station. I'm just gonna look at the dialogue. Wait, no. More dialogue. When shuffling along, its slow pace give you comrades a chance to pursue us. You run as fast as you can, understood? I can't pull out my weapon just to see the fucking dialogue, but deals off, kill him. They're right in this thing's line of sight. Looks like there's one that goes kind of over here, I think. This is the first stop it is. Good, let's get frenzy by them to follow us. Are these your headquarters? No, for something goes to pursue it. Since it appears it took years how the bargaining can carry on. He probably knows Thankful's here. We can go to the Imperial Palace. We can stay a call like that. Do it in the territory something to hold. That it is. I wonder what sort of conditions Jules' comments are living in. Does it make sense? Does it make any sense I'd pick someone like keep the spoils to take shelter? Go to the station is Reggio de Burr. The main residential areas, at least at west. They foot the window sheets in packs. The terrace are spread to give it a chance. Keep close, not going off, understood? Five beats, you said. I can dye these? Holy shit, daytime in Garlemald? Oh, fuck yeah. Oh, I'm 520 now. Ha, now I can laugh at Money's face, because I'm there. I'm there, and From here will be heading northeast, keep to the left of the railway. All the routes are straightforward, getting past the fords and seems anything but keep the weapons ability. They will attack the countrymen. Aye, this will be one that saw the rest by hesitation. Yellow China's in protection. The chances of sleeping by completely notice are seen at best. I'll lead the way, but in the event we are seen to fight them off. Those two will follow us, provided they can refrain from drawing the weapons. I doubt really the fool who stabbed their guy in the back, but that's a good chance. With that said, let's proceed. I want to meet Julius's later, see how that goes, and then head off. This stunned the shit out of me, I'm not gonna lie. God damn, I'm perfectly capable of holding around. You must stay alert. I see where your comrades chose you. Jewels are contagious and carefully afflict their attempt to recall them. The people will need to be taken to custody of the main mission achievement, but they will eventually gain their sanity. That's so. Following the achievement, they can force them to forsake one master for another. As far as I know, those who consume them no longer are people. They're beyond saving. Those who thought differently and tried to reason with them were butchered for their bleeding hearts. Come, we need to keep moving. Hot. Alizé's pissed. I hate to watch you go this big, man. It's fine. Yeah, me too, man. Yeah. Jules does not do anything. It's gonna go up and follow. Like it's wrong with. It's so funny how that was the way we see it indirectly told us that Fenka would be here. Oh, she did something for once. I know I've said, these people deserving of death. I stayed my hand before and I have discovered that is of the higher priority. We should continue to avoid any silly confrontations. Keep following the railway. Is this train supposed to be a reference to FO7's train graveyard, or am I thinking TV? Because this place is literally called the Runaway Train. Which, again, is not what the train graveyard is called, but even then, it's not even called the train graveyard, that's just what I know it as. Move, bitch. Move, bitch. The fact you can't use Paladin in battle sickens me. Ooh, baby. What the fuck are those? I appreciate the assistance, warrior. Transformation is likely irreversible. I mean, yeah. They're once ordinary people. What they become. Would you still stand there and couldn't they could be cured? This is close to a vast quantity of overpowering ether may suffer severe corruption. Even achievements such as are beyond salvation. And you admit it. Now that you have seen these monstrosities for yourself, perhaps you will think twice or speak of a cure. Jesus, Jules. Well, Eurus, I think. So I wish it wasn't the way. I think we can do some harm. Any fair. Even in the outskirts, plain to see how faster different goblins can protect the sickness. We're almost there. The creature said the units are key now. This way. This is Terradon. And Garlemald's electric stations and also our headquarters. There are various scenes ahead. I'll be with you soon so we can make it on the stairs. There's no intention of speaking with you. Just going to look for a second. I had no idea this expensive structures built into the ground. I had no idea they had anything on the ground in the first place. To see why they chose to do these operations. It could have done a lot worse, even so I imagine not the easiest place to live. Indeed, and if Jules is willing to make the perilous journey at Camp Growth and last in such a food rental supplies as well, but since it was exhausted. It may be chilly from the wind and snow, but still bitterly cold. Much of the spoiled was but a constant struggle with the warm. Lower your voices, but you may be here as the guest of the lights of towers of your presence. If the moon is an open world there. She test indeed Alpha. So what's the pirate? Shit. Ooh, voice acting.
These are their chosen representatives.
Very well. Let us hear what they have to say.
Yes, sir. I present to you our commander, Lord Quintus Van Kina, Legatus of the First Legion.
The First? I had no idea you had survived.
We lost our Emperor, our city, more than half our troops. For my wounds, I may never take the field again. But we survived, aye. In a manner much to your liking, I dare say.
We have no intention of adding to your misfortunes, nor do we bear you any ill will.
Spare me. Though you children may speak in earnest, overtures of peace ever ring hollow in my ears. So long as man stands to profit from his neighbor's suffering, war is inevitable. Driven from our ancestral homeland into this blasted waste. Yet still you yearned to rob us of our paltry scraps. 'Twas only with Magitech that you learned to keep your distance. Though we knew it was only a matter of time, before you regrouped and returned. Conquest and empire were our only defenses. Emperors Solus and Varys understood this, and through their campaigns saw us grow and prosper. Much blood has been spilled in Garlemald's name, aye. But if it is a choice between yours and mine, then it is hardly a choice at all.
I do not deny that a great many conflicts throughout history were driven by the desire or necessity to gain by another's loss. That is not why we are here. Nor have we come to petition your aid in the war with the Telophoroi, grave though that threat may be. Our purpose is simply this. We wish to help you. Let us help you. If there is aught that can be done to ease your plight, we would be glad to do it.
Perhaps you would. But regardless of the ideals you espouse, your leaders would not send an army into Garlemald if they did not stand to benefit. If we accept their aid, they will expect their efforts to be rewarded once the Telophoroi are no longer a threat. And after compensation and concessions, the great empire would be brought to heel. Her enemies rejoice at her downfall. Our third eye, a mark of shame.
We won't stand idly by and let your people be humiliated. And we're not alone in that. We only want to make a difference, to make this world of ours better. Surely you can understand that. What I'm trying to say is, there are so many people who just don't care about making you suffer. And maybe that's almost insulting after all the suffering you feel the world has subjected your people to, but believe it or not, that's the truth. And now we're here, and all we're asking is for you to tell us what you want, what you hope for.
So much blood has been shed, so much lost. All because of this endless war. Who wouldn't want to end it? Can we not work together to face our problems as one?
Answer me this, young peacemakers. If a world without conflict is your desire, why reject the unity and prosperity of Garlemald? Is it because we do not share your faith? That we do not share your heritage? That our ideals and virtues differ? That we cherish and hold in the highest that which you do not? Disparity is the root of discord, and peace built on compromise is flawed and fleeting. Happiness for one and all is a dream, and the reality is that to the victor go the spoils. That is why we Garleans will never submit nor surrender. For freedom and for pride, we will remain true to ourselves until the bitter end. That is my hope. It seems there is nothing more to say on the matter. You will remain here while I decide what is to be done with you. Do not be alarmed. No harm will come to you, if you cooperate.
We will not resist. However, as your guests, I ask that we be allowed to speak with the other members of your group.
As you wish. I had no intention of locking you up, as by dawn you would be frozen stiff and you're no good to me dead. You are free to move about the encampment, but there is one condition. Collar them.
What are these?
Incentive. You'll be watched at all times. Stray too far or act suspiciously, and we will administer a rather painful shock. Stop! Keep away from that one. The champion of Eorzea is not so easily cowed. Even if she allowed herself to be collared, the shock would be no more than an itch. No. If she refuses to obey, we will activate the twins' restraints instead.
You needn't worry about us.
We'll forget we're even wearing them soon enough.
Even now, you still... Why go to such lengths? What is it all for?
I'm back, I disappeared. Right, well, we did that, and I think we're good for now. Alright, so without further ado, boys, this... Oh, wait, we're not done. Oh, sorry, I thought we were done. The cutscene just kept going without me.
You are a curious one. A far cry from the merciless barbarian others paint you to be. You will be their warden. Take them away.
Yes, sir.
Alright, Clinton. I think we're good for now. Right. Well, now we're here. I think this is a good place to stop. Oh god, of course not. Well, whatever. Without further ado, boys, I'm going to stop here, go sleep for like 2 hours, and then hop back on again. Without further ado, this is Marshall 619 Flash. I'm signing off, and I'll see you all next time.